Every rep and every step brings you closer to your goals. The fitness journey is difficult because every day we are constantly faced with comparing ourselves to our best self. On every step of the journey, you must wake up and say, I love who I am, and I'm getting better every day. If you stay focused on your specific goal, you'll naturally find a way to overcome those little obstacles along the way until you've reached it. Welcome back to my channel, The Road to the Olympia series. Now this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to give you a sneak peek of how I have my diet set up just weeks before the Olympia. So as you can imagine, it's not going to be the most exciting diet. It's not going to be the most tasty foods because at this point, honestly, food is just fuel, alright? So if you're coming on this channel for some awesome, tasty recipes, sorry, I can't help you out this time. Maybe next time. For this video, I want to show you what it's like to be a bikini competitor competing at the Olympia only weeks out. Now, keep this in mind, guys, because I know I'm going to get these comments. This is not my everyday diet. No, I don't diet like this every day out of the year, all right? We're talking about the home stretch, all right? So as you can imagine, my calories are a little bit lower. This is a low carb dip day, and I'm depleting myself a little bit on purpose so that only days before the Olympia, I can fill up more and be the best. So that's how it works, guys. You deplete yourself a little bit and then you start filling yourself out just as you get on stage. So with that being said, I do not recommend this diet for everyone. To some people, this diet may seem a little bit extreme. For others, it might be like, wow, I didn't know she ate that. Like, some people have even more strict diets than me. So just putting it out there as a disclaimer, this is just an inside look of my diet, a few weeks away, not necessarily the diet that you should be doing. With that being said, let's get it started. I'm going to show you what I have as an alternative to a pre-workout because when we're heading into the last few weeks or few days of a contest, I like to kind of eliminate some of the more unnatural things such as pre-workout and things that are like sometimes artificially flavored and all that. Not because it's gonna put on weight, that's not the reason. The reason being is because I don't wanna hold on to any water weight. And it's a kind of like a controversial subject whether artificial sweeteners, flavorings, colorings actually makes you hold on to water. But you better believe I'm not gonna take any chances because this is an important show. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna kind of make my foods a little more bland and a little less exciting than usual. But this is what I will have before I do cardio in the morning, all right? So as you can see here, I have an iced coffee, a cold brew coffee. Always make sure that it's like not the sweetened kind. This actually has a few calories in it, but the ingredients here are just water and coffee. So that's basically unsweetened, that's what I'm looking for, okay? So I'm just gonna pour that over some ice. I always like my coffee to be iced. I'm not really a fan of the hot coffee unless I'm really cold, but I live in LA, so it's rarely like that. Then I'll use some of my coconut milk creamer. It's very low calorie. As you can see here, it's only got 10 calories. And to be honest, the last few days of a show, I'm not even gonna use this at all. It's just gonna be plain coffee, but you know, still got a little time. So put a few tablespoons of that in there. And then I have my liquid stevia. This one is cool because it's the English toffee flavor. So stevia is a natural sweetener and it's certainly more healthy than aspartame or sucralose, but it is still something I will take away, you know, the last few days coming into a show. Mixy, mixy. Cheers. That's my alternative to pre-workout. I'm ready for my first meal. By the way, this is the fridge of a competitor, all right? Not too exciting, just a whole bunch of prep meals. I don't want to be tempted by very much. But my first meal is gonna be muscle egg, okay? So muscle egg is a sweetened form of egg whites because I cannot stand the taste of egg whites. I think they're disgusting. But if they're flavored, then I'm all about it. So this one's actually fruit cereal flavored. It also comes in other cool flavors too, but I love to do that for breakfast, and it is one of those things that is artificially flavored. It's something I'll take out eventually, but at the time right now, I can keep it in for a few more days. And luckily for me, I already have them cooked up and ready to go in my fridge. So all I have to do is get one of these bad boys, put it on a plate, and dress it up nicely, and I'm ready to eat it. All right, so I have my 1 cup of cooked muscle egg all ready to go. And here I have flax oil, and I have sugar-free syrup, all right? And as you can see, I will be throwing in some sweeteners there every once in a while, but I'll gradually take those away. Keep stressing that, but I just want to let you guys know. All right, so I'm gonna take my flax oil, and I use 1 tablespoon of flax oil, and believe it or not, it tastes delicious. Like, when I put it on top of my sweetened egg white, my flavored egg white, it tastes bomb. I know it sounds like a really weird combo, but trust me, it's so good. So I'll just put that on there. And then I will also put my calorie-free syrup on there by Walden Farms. I love Walden Farms. Put some of that on there. And that is my breakfast. The reason why I do flax oil, guys, is because it's high in omega-3, 6, 9. And I do not eat seafood. I don't eat fish. Even the fish oil pills to me is disgusting. So I have to get my omegas somewhere. So this really comes in handy. Bon appetit. Tastes like a crepe or a dessert or something. I love sweet stuff in the morning. So my next meal is super exciting. We got cauliflower, we got 4 ounces of chicken, and we got 100 calories worth of guacamole or avocado. I like guacamole because I like a little spice in my life. But yeah, I actually find this meal to be pretty tasty. I just put some seasoning on it. It's salted. I'm not cutting my salt or anything like that. Even leading up to the show, I do not cut salt. But yeah, to me, this is really good. And you know, you just gotta train your taste buds to like the right kind of food, and you'll start liking it. It's a habit. All right, so we're back at it with the muscle egg. I love this stuff. This time only a half a cup of muscle egg. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And this time I get some carbs in this meal because this is my post-workout meal. I'm be getting some oatmeal today. I love oatmeal. To me, it's like my favorite carb. But this is some gluten-free oatmeal with chia seeds and quinoa. I don't know, it tastes good. The texture is amazing. So I'm just gonna heat this in the microwave and I'll be right back. These little things are not bugs. These are chia seeds, just so you know. There's not ants in my oatmeal. And since this oatmeal is unflavored, which you guys all should be getting the unflavored, unsweetened kind, I like to add my own stevia, the English toffee again. So I'm just gonna put it in there for some flavor. Yummy, yummy. And for my egg, I'm going to use my tablespoon. These are so cool because they're just come in their own little tablespoons here, individually wrapped, which is great for travel. This right here is the coconut oil. Love coconut oil. Yes. To me, this is like my favorite meal of the day, I would say. I just love it. Who out there is an oatmeal fan? I mean, people either hate it or love it. Some people can't stand the texture, but I'm like, oh, so delicious. My favorite carb in the whole wide world. All right, so next up we have the ever so exciting salad. Yeah, this isn't one of the funner meals, but I try to make it fun. So how I make my dressing is I will put lemon juice. I'll put balsamic vinegar. And finally, I will use some spray olive oil, okay? And that way I can moisten my leaves. I can moisten them up without going overboard with the oil. So I estimate this is probably like maybe a teaspoon of oil I'm gonna be using on there. Also, just for the fun of it, I like to use like a tablespoon of just crushed up olives. Mix it all together. And there you have a salad. All right, the next meal is very yummy. We have a cup of 2% Greek yogurt. I said 2%, not the 0, it's 2% because we have some more fats in there. It's plain, so I never get the sweetened kind because the sweetened kind is just full of sugar. But with that being said, I add my own stevia, and I've also added 1/2 cup of strawberries and 1 tablespoon of delicious natural peanut butter. Now, doesn't that just look amazing? It is. I know a lot of people out there are wondering, Ashley, you're so close to the show and you're still eating dairy. Why? Well, I think there's a lot of common myths out there about what competitors should be eating leading up to a show. And to be honest, it's gonna have a lot to do with how your body reacts to food, okay? Some people are sensitive to things like gluten, some people are sensitive to dairy, the list goes on and on. But I've kind of got to know my body a lot, and I know how it reacts to certain things and, you know, how it performs and how it looks. But I'm pretty okay with dairy right now. Like I said, believe me, the week of the show though, my dad's gonna get pretty plain. For right now, I'm gonna keep this the next few days and just enjoy it, because it's literally like a treat to me. All right, so my final meal here today is ground turkey. We have 100 calories worth of guacamole or avocado. And then I'm gonna treat myself to some sliced cucumber. I'll use about half of a large English seedless cucumber. And as you guys already know, I love to add my little touch to the cucumber by putting some stevia on top. I know it sounds strange, but it's delicious. I put my cucumbers in slices here. Then I take a stevia packet, which I like to use Truvia for this because Truvia is actually erythritol and stevia mixed, and it has more of a crunch, like an actual sugar taste, which for me, texture is important for this. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top of these little cucumbers here. And I'll just cut that up and save it for later. But it's important to realize, guys, that my diet is ever changing, and week by week, it's always switching up. And leading up to Olympia, it's gonna switch especially frequently. So even though I'm eating this week, next week's gonna be totally different, and the next week's gonna be totally different. A few days before the show is gonna be totally different. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy what I eat, and I've learned to love it and to cook it in a certain way that makes it taste good, in my opinion. For example, here, this turkey, I cooked it like taco meat, so I used taco seasonings, which works really well with the guacamole. And finally, guys, at this point in time, I drink about a gallon of water a day. It's tough to drink water, I know. But you know what? I've gotten used to it, and I always monitor it by using a gallon exactly and just sipping on it throughout the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. I hope you found it to be very useful, and I hope to see you guys at the Olympia because I'm ready and I'm excited. And I'm excited to meet you guys. So if you are attending Olympia, just comment below and say you're attending. And yeah, let's meet up. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe to follow more of my Olympia journey. Bye.